Hello everyone. Hello everyone. So now I am coming to my third video, which is related to the concept of quadrant. Before going to quadrant, I want to say that before understanding quadrant, we will draw x-axis and y-axis in a plane, and after drawing x-axis and y-axis, it is divided into four parts, that is four quadrants. This is quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, and it is quadrant 4. We need this concept of quadrant because to find various values of angles of the different trigonometric ratios. In the first, now to remember in which quadrant what values will be positive, negative, I have found some short trick, that is I will write ASTC. To remember it, I will make you understand like Assam State Transport Communication. We will draw x-axis, y-axis. We will write Assam State Transport Communication, that is ASTC. We will just remember ASTC. In the first quadrant, we will write A, second S, third T, and in the fourth C. That means in the first quadrant, all trigonometric ratios are positive. In the second quadrant, sine and its opposite ratio. What is the opposite ratio of sine? Cosec. Sine and cosec will be positive. In the third, t goes for tan and its opposite is cot, that is these two are positive. And in the fourth quadrant, ASTC, this goes for cos and its opposite, that is sec. These two are positive. That means in the first quadrant all ratios are positive. Second, these two ratios are positive, others all are negative. Third, tan and cot positive, others are negative. In the fourth, cos and sec positive, others are negative. Now there is some other concept here. So let us found sine 180 plus theta. 180 plus theta. We don't know what is the value of theta. For understanding this, I will write 180 degree. Always we will break this angle with respect to 90 degree. See, it is 90 degree, it is 90 degree, it is also a 90 degree, and it is a 90 degree. So now I will break it as sine 180 means 2, we can write 2 into 90 plus theta. Fine, 2 nines are 180. 2 into 90, it means that it will go two halves of 90 degree, that is first quadrant, two quadrant of 90 degree, two quadrant. That means this theta will lie somewhere plus it means 2 into 90 means 2 quadrant of 90 degree, plus theta means it will come in the third quadrant. That means this sine value will lie somewhere in the third quadrant, and in the third quadrant tan and cot are positive, other all trigonometric ratios are negative, and here it is sine. So the value first we will write minus. Why? Because it is in the third quadrant, and in the third quadrant the value of sine is negative. Why it is third quadrant? Because I have divided it, I have broke it into like this. 2 into 90 means 2 quadrant of 90 degree, 2 quadrant of 90 degree plus theta means it will come to the third quadrant plus something. So it is negative, as here in the third quadrant sine is negative. Now what will be the ratio? Either it will be sine or cos or whatever it is. We will come from this concept. How? If here it is an even value, then this ratio will not change, that is it will remain sine only. Fine, that is minus sine theta, it will be minus sine theta. Fine, we will understand it better here. Suppose let us determine sine of now Now let us see this one, tan 270 minus theta. I will write tan. I will divide 270, what? 3 into 90. I can write it 3 into 90. 3 9 is 27 minus theta. Now from here I will determine whether it is positive or negative. How? 3 quadrant of 90 degree. 1, 2, 3. Third here. Here. And minus theta means it will not go further. That is, the value of tan will lie somewhere in the third quadrant. And in the third quadrant, tan is positive. So it will be plus. Now, whether it is tan or any other ratio, how? There is an odd number. If there is even number, we will write the same. But as I have written here, because it was an even number, so sign remains sign. But now here it is 3 is an odd number, so tan will not remain tan. Tan will become cot. Tan will become cot. That is plus cot theta. Now let us determine this. Sec 90 degree. It's given only 90 degree, so 1 into 90 degree I can write plus theta. So 1 means in the first quadrant of 90 degree, plus theta means it will come in the second quadrant here. This sec value will lie somewhere in the second quadrant. And in the second quadrant, these two are positive, sine and cosec. But here it is sec. So this value will be negative. But now as 1 is an odd number, sec will be converted to cosec. Sec will be converted to cosec. For this concept of quadrant, it's a little bit different. Sine becomes cos, tan becomes cot, and sec becomes cosec. Generally, the opposite, sine is opposite of cosec, and sine is opposite of cosec, and cos is opposite of sec. But when coming to the concept of quadrant, we have to remember it here. Now let us do this. Cos 360 means 4 into 90 degree plus theta. Now 4 quadrant of 1 2 3 4 4 quadrant of 90 degree. Fine. Here plus means it will go in, it will be placed in the first quadrant. That is, the value of this cos will come in the first quadrant, and in first quadrant all are positive, so here it will be positive. But as it is an even number, so cos will remain as cos plus cos theta. Likewise, we can find the value of any angle of any trigonometric ratios. Suppose in your chapter there is a sum where we will get tan. We have to find the value of some direct value. So let me define it in the next video itself. So this is the complete concept of quadrant, with the help of which we can find any angle of any trigonometric ratios.